What's going on, man? Hey, man, it's your host this morning, man. It's your boy Jesus Hawthorne jumping on here. I'd like to welcome everybody to Talk That Talk 254. You know what I'm saying? We're about to talk that talk. So, uh, today I got a few things that I actually want to talk about. I got a few things that I want to talk about, man. And I'm gonna be honest, man. A few things that I probably say it's
Oh,
probably make you want to slap the hell out of somebody. Slap the hell. It's gonna be one of those situations, man. But it's my opinion. It's my opinion. This is exactly how I feel about it, man. It's how I feel about it. So the first thing I want to talk about is basically like the state of the NFL and how it's currently operating and how teams are being built. So a question that I actually have for everybody that I would like you to jump into the comments, you know what I'm saying, want everybody to talk about it is, do you think that the Philadelphia Eagles, the way that they won the Super Bowl, do you think that they done changed the hands of time? And what I mean by that is me personally, well, like I told you on episode one, man, I'm a former diehard Dallas Cowboys fan. Former. And I remember it back in like the 92, 93, the way that the Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl, and even in that team in 95, is one, they had like a very strong defense, very strong defense. They had the best offensive line in the NFL. They had the best running back in the NFL at that time, arguably Emmitt Smith. Some people back in that time say Barry Sanders, and even that time, I do believe that Barry Sanders had additional skills that Emmitt Smith just didn't have. But because Emmitt Smith had the best offensive line in the NFL, that's what Dallas Cowboys had. That's to be honest. Hey,
oh,
man, slap shot. It's the truth. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. So, and because that's what he had. That's why Emmitt Smith was able to do what he done. So I'm looking at the format, the way that the Philadelphia Eagles, how they won. It reminds me so much of what the Cowboys did. It reminds me so much of what the Cowboys did. Uh, it reminds me so much of what the Cowboys did. Uh, Matter of fact, AJ Brown, he absolutely reminds me of Michael Irvin. Uh, then, of course, you had Jalen Hurts. He was the guy that did his job. That did his job, no different than Troy Aikman. So he didn't put up all the crazy numbers and stats that that maybe like a Peyton Manning or Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady. He didn't galvanize a defense for like 300, almost 400 yards. But when it was time for him to throw the rock, guess what he did, man? He threw the rock and put that joker exactly where it needed to be. And that's what Michael Irvin spoke about Troy Aikman all the time. He said, Michael Irvin said, man, I don't think I had to do is squeeze my fingers because the ball is going to be right there. It's going to be right there with him. And that's exactly what Jalen Hurts did, right? So at the time, post Tom Brady, NFL, post Tom Brady, it appeared that a lot of these teams was trying to find the next Tom Brady. They were trying to find the next Peyton Manning. And I think it's kind of disrespectful to understanding how great Tom Brady was that you actually put in that type of pressure. And NFL is all about mimicking, copycat. Everybody says it's a copycat league. But do you think that because of the greatness of Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and those that kind of came up after him, that uh, a lot of these quarterbacks really kind of operated in a bad system? What do you think about that, man? Share your thoughts. Because it appeared like it wasn't too long ago before they was about to try to get rid of Jalen Hurts. You can say what you want to say. But if he didn't have the great season that he had this particular year, it was mumblings in the media that, is it a possibility that Jalen Hurts was a bust, that he ain't gonna become everything that he's supposed to be? And I really think is when they went and got Saquon, they amped up their offensive line, and then Kellen Moore came in, you know, more mature as a play caller and started leaning on his best players and kind of created the ultimate team instead of the ultimate me. Because, AJ Brown, he kept on screaming, give me the ball, and this, and that. And football is the ultimate team sport. So when they slowed everything down and they gave people their time to shine, you saw what they did. So I'm my question to you all, everybody who's listening, do you think that system, the way that the Philadelphia Eagles won their Super Bowl versus the way that Kansas City Chiefs per se, with Patrick Mahomes he got to overcome so many obstacles. He got to make something out of nothing and make somebody out of a whisper. I ain't gonna call nobody a nobody. That's disrespectful. I ain't gonna say a nobody, but somebody that name that just was a whisper. Patrick Mahomes along with Tom Brady, and they play style and how they were able to execute. They'll take a whisper and make them into a somebody. You know what I'm saying? What we think about that? So that's the first topic I want to talk about, man. So do me a favor, man. Jump into the comments, man. Share your thoughts, share your opinions on that, and hey, yeah, man. Let's talk that talk. Let's talk that talk. Let me give y'all a couple of minutes on that, man. I already know some people gonna jump on, but here's the second thing I want to talk about. Yeah, and this right here definitely gonna make you want to slap shot at somebody. Hey, man, here you go. Do you think Kobe was better than MJ? You understand? I told you the intro episode 1. Hey, I am a die-hard Laker fan. Die-hard Laker fan. And I think Kobe actually was better than MJ. I said it. Hey, chill out, man. Chill out. Don't swing on me, man. Don't. Look. Hey, don't get up there. Hey, but I really do. I really do. I think Kobe was better than MJ. I believe that because you already heard the saying is you see further because you stand on the shoulders of giants. So it ain't no secret who Kobe is. I mean, he literally stole that man's game. But because he did steal his game, he stole his game early. I believe he developed his jumper with something that MJ didn't really focus on until he started losing some of his athleticism later in his career. Kobe made that a staple into his game early, man. I also believe that Kobe had better handles than MJ. MJ had a better vertical, absolutely. MJ was jumping out of the gym. Kobe could jump. Kobe can dunk. But did he have MJ type heights? Hops? Nah. He didn't have no hops like MJ. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know that. But everything else about his game that Kobe could control, that Kobe can work on. And everybody know that when it came to working on this game, nobody was more obsessed with the game of basketball than Kobe. Nobody spent more time in the gym. Nobody lifted weights. So he took what MJ did, and he became MJ 2.0. And at times, the 2.0 can be better than the original. I'm just saying. Hey. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't swing on me, man. But it's the truth. Somebody got to say it. Hey, somebody got to say it. Somebody got to say it, man. Somebody got to say it. So do me a favor. In the comment box, man, in the comments, let me know what you think. What you think? Do you think Kobe was better than MJ? Because I'm going to be honest. And let's get to it. Let's talk that talk. I think if David Stern didn't void the NBA, if they didn't void that Chris Paul contract, I believe Kobe would have came out with more rings than MJ. At that point in his career, if Chris Paul would have came to the Lakers, because I'm just gonna call it what it is. I mean, he's a champion, and he ain't gonna be able to take his rings away from him. But Derek Fisher, at that point in his career, he was a liability to the Lakers on defense. He couldn't stay in front of Chris Paul. He couldn't stay in front of Tony Parker. Man, there was a lot of point guards that Derek Fisher feet couldn't move side to side and stay in front of. And when they were playing that zone, he became a liability. As soon as they get past him, it broke down the whole defense. But at the same time, when it was time to hit that shot, Derek Fisher, he could point it up and he go drop that joker, right? He go hit that three. But when it was time for defense, man, Tony Parker's man, he put him in the blender, man. Tony Parker putting Derek in, and that's just the truth. You can go back watch the tape, but it ain't gonna stop him from being a champion. But at that point of Derek Fisher's career, man, he couldn't stay in front of them. He couldn't stay in front of the elite point guards in the NBA. And if the Lakers would have got a young Chris Paul at that time, who had later became the point guard, as y'all call it, point guard, even though I believe that's Magic Johnson, I don't feel like there'll ever be another point guard as great as Magic Johnson. That's what it is. Watch the tape. 5-time NBA champion, man. Watch your mouth. I said, watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? All right. And the last thing, we're about to wrap this thing on up, man. And the last thing I want to talk about is do you think Luka is going to win a championship in LA? Share your thoughts, man. I know it's a lot of, I'm from the great state of Texas. It's a lot of Mavericks fans, they upset about that. But as a Laker fan, wow, I'm so crunk. I'm so glad. But since we got him now, hey, tell me what you think. Do you think Luka is gonna win him a championship in LA? Yes or no? Well, that's my time for right now. So this is my morning show. I'm gonna come back this afternoon. So if you see me rocking the same shirt, understand, man, it's the same day. I want to bring a couple of guests on. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think, man. I want everybody to share their thoughts. So, man, it's your guy Jesus Hawthorne, man. It's that talk 254. And that's the end of the morning show. And I see y'all this afternoon, man. Make sure, man, you like, subscribe, share the page. Whether you see me on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, whether you see it on Instagram. Hey man, let's get the followers up, man. I got a goal, man. I'm trying to get like 1,000. I need about like 1,000 followers, 1,000 thumbs up, 1,000 interactions on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Hey man, by the end of April, man, by the end of this month, man, I need about 1,000, man. That should be light work for great people like you all. So make sure you share it to your page, man. I know y'all got something to say. So go, man. Let's everybody come together, man. Let's talk that talk. Y'all bless them, man. Peace.